All right, this is the Horace Hour storytelling show that tells true stories about your host, Horace Ra. Well, let me get right into it. No beating around. Today, I'm going to tell a story about being a rookie firefighter, a rookie paramedic. You always get the worst job, okay? They tell you to do whatever it is they don't want to do. You know, you the rookie. They got seniority. So if it's a job they don't want to do, they tell the rookie to do it. And you being a rookie, first year on the job, it's like you got to do it. So one time we get this call, right? And when we get it, we hear that somebody sounds like a drowning. That's what they tell us. It's a possible, that's what they say. It's a possible drowning. Okay, it's a possible drowning. And they give me this address. And the address is right by my old street, 112th Street, my stumping grounds. Okay, so when they said this address on the CB, the on our radio, I knew exactly what that was. I didn't have to look up the address and anything. I just drove straight to it. And when we get there, the fire department is already there. They got the paramedic unit. They had the big old fire truck, and they had the fire engine. So I'm like, wow, maybe it's a couple of people drowned. So I told my partner to grab the backboard. They're probably in there doing CPR, and let's get in there. Get in there quick. So we grab our equipment, grab the oxygen, backboard, grab our gurney, and we're running. We got this stuff, and we're running to this apartment complex. And once we get through the gate, I see everybody standing around, and I'm like, oh man, this dude must have drowned. But no, 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 no. He didn't drown. They look at me and say, hey, we knew you were working today. And we already know you the rookie of the year. So we were waiting for you. I said, waiting for me? I was like, what happened? Somebody drowned? He goes, nah, he got stuck in the pool. I said, what you mean he's stuck in the pool? He goes, he's stuck in the pool. I said, well, why don't you guys get him out? He goes, I said he was stuck. We're waiting for you to get him out. And then he hands me this tube of KY jelly. I said, what's this? He goes, you're going to need it. He's stuck in the pool. I'm like, where is he? And so it was a bunch of guys already out there, so I couldn't see him. So they kind of spread it apart. And this dude was stuck in the pool. He's stuck on the side of the pool. This dude was trying to hump the swimming pool. He stuck his member inside the little suction holes inside the pool. Like he was making love to the pool. This dude is making love to a swimming pool. Now, we try not to make up too much noise because we don't want to embarrass the guy and have all the neighbors come out. But with the engines running and the lights going, of course, they start coming out anyway. Now, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And he says, you're going to have to get it down there, put this KY in your hand, and you're going to have to massage his junk. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. I don't even want to massage my junk. And I got to massage another man's junk. Oh, man, come on. Why me? Why me? Because you're the rookie. I'm like, oh boy. So anyway, I grabbed that doggone KY jelly, and I want to make sure this dude get out. I want to make sure that I'm not down here too long. So I squeeze a big old pile and squeeze a big giant gob in my hand. And I tell the dude, I said, hey, listen here. I'm going to have to massage your junk to see if I can get you unstuck. Okay? He says, okay. So the way I have to do this, I have to lean down into the pool because I didn't want to get all the way in the pool, but I have to just stick my hand in the pool, but I'm laying down on the concrete part. And the position I'm in has got us, I mean, his head is like right next to my head. I'm like, dude, can you like turn your head the other way? You know, this is getting kind of uncomfortable. You know, it is uncomfortable for me because I have never touched another man's private parts. I've never done this in my life. The only private parts I've ever touched were my own. But anyway, here we go. I stick my hand down there and I'm massaging his parts. I'm massaging and I'm telling him, please, please, please move your head. Do not, you know, if you can, not touch me with your head. Move it to your head is not at least touching my head. It kind of looks like we're having fun. And believe me, this is not fun for me. And I hope it's not fun for you. But anyway, I'm massaging. And then, boop, it pops out. Yay, yay, yay. But I don't feel like a hero. I don't feel like I saved anybody's life because I didn't save his life. Maybe a little embarrassment, but I didn't save his life. But that was one crazy call. What was he doing? Why was this dude making love to a swimming pool? What grown man would do something like that? I couldn't understand it. Was he that lonely? Or was he just that horny? Anyway, making love to a pool will make you look like a fool. And that's exactly how he was looking. Now, all my friends at the fire department, they just think this is hilarious. They can't stop laughing. I mean, is it really that funny? That wasn't funny. It wasn't funny to me. But then the next day, it was funny. It was funny the next day because we had a ball laughing about a grown man trying to stick his private parts in a swimming pool. Boy, all the jokes that came out of that. I mean, you know he couldn't have had a girl. Where was his woman? Okay. Wow. But anyway, he got out. He was safe. He was embarrassed probably. I bet you he had to move out of that apartment building. Okay. I bet you that much. So anyway, that was the life of a rookie firefighter, a rookie paramedic. You have to do a lot of things you just don't want to do. I mean, one time we pull up on this call, and when I get there, I see the chief, the captain at the scene. Usually they're not out late at night. These dudes go home at 5 o'clock. They do a 9 to 5. Okay. The captain, the chief of the department, he does a 9 to 5. Okay. But for some reason, it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and the chief is out there. And everybody is standing outside. All the other firefighters, the chief, the captain, everybody's standing outside. And I'm like, this is weird. So we pull up. I stick my head out the window before I get out the ambulance. I say, what's going on? He said, do you guys have hazmat suits? What? Do you have a hazmat suit? I said, no, I don't have a hazmat suit. He said, do you have gowns, anything to put on? You're going to need something else. You can't just wear a uniform. He said, I'm like, we got gowns, man. He said, well, put on your gowns, your mask, cover up, double glove. Okay. Because you're going to have well, I'll let you take a look for yourself. Now, we was at this house. When they opened up the door, the funk, the stench nearly knocked me on my tail. It was so horrible. In this house, there was a lady. She weighed 500 pounds. She was on her bed, and no one had came and checked on her for an entire month. She couldn't walk. She could not move. She was on the bed, laying in her own urine and feces for an entire month. There were bedpans full of urine and feces all around the house. There were big rats, bigger than the cats that were all around the house and in her room. I mean, there was about 20, 30 cats, about 15 or 20 rats. And there were so many fleas. There were so many fleas. Can't put a number on it. Okay? Not unless you want to say 1,000,000, because you can actually see them jumping up all over the room, all over the bed. They were swarming. Okay? It was a horrible mess. Anyway, they waited for the rookie to get there, to go in and get this lady out the house. I couldn't get her out by myself, but the other 2 paramedics, helped us get her out. But they already had the manpower to do this before I got there. Okay, before me and my partner got there, they already had the manpower to go do this. They waited for me and my partner. Rookie of the year. Anyway, we get this woman. Like I said, she weighed 500 pounds, definitely, if not 6. Okay, but we had to put her on a tarp and drag her out the house. Now, this was so bad that the city came and condemned the house the very next day. They usually don't work that fast. They condemned the house the house was condemned. They tore down the house the same week. The city tore down the house the same week. Usually don't work that fast, but that's how bad it was. It tore it. Now the stench, I took a shower. I took 3 showers that day, that night. As soon as I got back to the station, I took 3 showers, and I still couldn't get that stench off of me. The next day, when I took a bath and I took another shower, that stench was still on me. I could still smell that stench. That stench stayed in my nostrils for at least 5 days. So that was one of the worst rookie calls I'd ever had. So that was the rookie call. Oh my goodness. So being a rookie does not have its perks. The best thing about being a rookie is when you're not a rookie no more, and you get to tell the other rookie what to do. That's the best part about being a rookie. Now, what else? What else is it that I want to talk about today? Because this world is going berserk, man. It's going crazy. I mean, I'm looking at this election, and there's really no one to choose. I mean, it's like, do I want this one? That's not so good. Or do I want that one? That's not so good. You would think neither one is better than the other. But then you got one that's, okay, you know what? I can't see how in the world anybody would vote for the Democratic Party. I don't see how anybody would. You could just, first of all, they already said they ain't gonna do nothing for you. They said it out of their mouth. They said it out of their mouth. I'm not doing nothing for your black ass. No. It's on vid. Come on, man. I'm not the only one who's seen it. No. I'm not doing anything for your black. You want me to say I'm gonna do something for black people? Are you crazy? Bump you ninjas. Oops, I'm supposed to be one too. Not today. What's today? I'm not one today. Wait a minute. Nuh-uh. Today I'm an Indian. Oh yeah. No. I got some black in me. When I want to have it, that's when I get it. See, somebody who know how to turn it on and off when they want to, but already destroyed black lives. Okay, when they had the opportunity and did it knowingly. Okay, did it knowingly. Locked brothers up for smoking weed, then started laughing, talking about they smoke weed. Sent your ass to jail. I'm having fun. Now they talking about running for the United States presidency. And then you got the other one. Okay. You got Trump. Okay. She's making Trump look good. Okay. Harris is making Trump look good. Okay. Because Trump is saying, I am going to do something for you. I'm going to do something for everybody. Okay. What? I gave black money to colleges? Yeah, I'll do that again. Okay. A lot of people think he's a racist. And he's not. He's a businessman. And that's what he is. He's a businessman. And I'm not saying that he can relate to you or he care about you or anything like that. I'm not even saying that. Okay. But I tell you one thing. When Jennifer Hudson went through her ordeal, It wasn't any black celebrities or any black politicians or anybody helping her out. It was Donald Trump. It was Donald Trump. It was Donald Trump helping out this black family. Oh, I don't think anybody who's a racist would do something like that. Okay. He's did more for blacks colleges than the Obama registrar, you know. Doing the Obama's was in, Obama didn't do a damn thing. He did more than Obama did. He did more than Biden and Harris. So now they're running against each other. And she's saying she's not going to do anything for you. And he's saying he is. Who in the heck are you going to vote for? What, you going to vote for Harris because she's said that she was black? Forget the color of somebody's skin, okay? I don't care about the color of nobody's skin. It doesn't matter. I care about your character. Show me what you're going to do, okay? I want to know what's in your heart, okay? Do you really care about the people? And I'm talking about all the people, okay? Care about the people, but you don't care about. But then when you go out of your way for a certain demographic of people, you know what? That's just being evil. And you just being, they people being evil in plain sight. Okay. Saying you ain't going to do nothing, changing things to where we get less. Okay. You know, they had money set aside just for the people that was in the Tuskegee, you know, when they experimented on all these black men, you know, giving them syphilis, you know, they had set money aside for all these different things that, you know, that they were supposed to get. If they done changed it, talking about they giving it to, you know, whatever words and terminology they use to now, it's they can give it to everybody, you know, instead of making it for, you know, it was specifically for black people. Now they change it to for minorities, for everybody. So it's like, wait a minute. It should just be for those families that suffered for that, to give them families their money back. Okay. You know, the ones that got their businesses burned down, you know, in the Black Wall Street. Them families deserve to have their money. That's their money. That's not everybody's money. That's their money. Okay. And they deserve to have what was taken from them. Okay. Not, oh, we're going to give it to everybody. Yeah. That BS. And what else? She said straight up she wouldn't do nothing about. And I thought that was something dangerous, that what is it called? Fracking. That fracking stuff. She said she ain't doing nothing about that. Oh, so wasn't that like horrible? People dying and people losing their, you know, people. I think that has something to do with drilling and gas or something was coming through these people's pipes and poisoning the wells and all this kind of stuff. And she said she ain't doing nothing about it. Oh, well, I ain't doing nothing about that. Let them keep on doing it. Poisoning the air, poisoning the food. Okay. People give their DNA to some company. What is it? Ancestral history company. Okay. Now, come to find out that company got sold out to another company that clone people. So you sent your DNA to a company that sold your DNA to another company that clone people. I'm not making this up. I'm not even making this up. So first they put it in the movies, and then they do it to you. So they already told you when they cloned Tyrone. Okay, they cloned Tyrone. Where did Tyrone live at? In the hood. So what they trying to tell you? We cloning you niggas. All you ninjas in the hood is getting cloned. Okay, why? We need some workers besides the AI workers. Okay, you'll be the slave that do the maintenance. Okay, so we can have, say we have 1,000 robots, then we need at least a couple of techs to come turn a little screws or something, or all the way until they get animated enough to repair themselves. But it looks like this AI is taking over. People are selling their self. I mean, I ain't selling my DNA to nobody. I'm not telling why the heck that fake junk. Yeah, we're gonna tell you where you're from. I don't know. I don't need nobody to tell me where I'm from. I know where I'm from. I know who I am. Why don't you tell them to meditate and go deep and find their real ancestors? Okay, I don't have to do no ancestor in me. I know how to meditate. Okay, I know how to go in deep. Okay, that's why I know who I am. Okay, that's why I can tell you I am Horus Ra, son of Isis and Osiris. That's what I claim. That's who I am. Okay, so I know who I am. So I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody to take no swab and send it to no ancestral nothing. I know my ancestors. Okay, and that's good enough for me. And another thing, I already know everybody on the planet come from black. Okay, and all of you, some people, oh, I was born in America. I'm not African. I mean, and then pick up you know what? I shouldn't have to tell you to pick up a book. You already know the doggone land mass was connected before all these earthquakes and tectonic plates splitting and all this kind of stuff and broke apart. It was already connected. So when it broke apart, okay, you were in Africa already. It just wasn't called Africa, and it broke apart. It broke apart. Okay, don't you know that before Kemet? Listen here. You don't think that Egypt is in America? Huh? There were pyramids in America before you had the pyramids over there in Egypt. Okay? Yeah, I know that's some truth, secrets that's been hidden from us. And they still trying to hide it. Okay? Because if they wouldn't have 90% of the Grand Canyon shut off to the public. Okay? You know how big the Grand Canyon is? You know how big the Grand Canyon is? The Grand Canyon is humongous, okay? So for the Grand Canyon to be that big, and it's only 10%. So when we go to we're only seeing 10% of the 90% of the Grand Canyon. Let's not talk about all the artifacts they've already found there. How did they get there? When somebody know, please put it in my comments, go on my Facebook page or YouTube, whatever you want to do, put it on comments, tell me how they got there. Okay? Since you don't know that you are African, whether you like it or not. So anyway, don't hate yourself, love yourself. All right. So now you got all the other Anunnakis, and that's all that means is these people coming from the heavens and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Anyway, then we got listen, they've been cloning for trillions of years. Okay. All that technology that was here trillions of years ago. Okay, you guys talking about your religion 6,000 years ago. Go back farther. Go back farther. Go back farther. Okay, so if you're only going back 6,000 years, then why don't you just squash your religion? Because what was it before the 6,000 years? Oh, they didn't have any religion. Okay, the first thing it was Wusabat, and it wasn't a religion. It was just a way of life. Okay, that's it. It's just a way of life. Okay, how to treat people. Then we have the laws of Ma'at. Okay, how we're supposed to live our life. That's all you need. That's all you need. And you wouldn't be so doggone evil. You wouldn't eat meat because Ma'at says don't eat it. We're supposed to honor the animals, not eat them and kill them. We're not supposed to kill animals and eat them. Okay. So now you do it anyway because somebody done told you you need some protein. Well, where did that cow get their protein from? Where did that bug get its protein from? The grass they eating? So why don't you eat what they eat to get protein? Okay, that whole protein thing is a big old lie anyway. You don't need the protein like they talking about. It's a lie. Okay, we're not meant to eat meat. Okay, your own Bible tell you not to eat of the flesh. So you guys be talking about y'all religion and y'all so truthful to y'all God, y'all Jesus, but then you're gonna bite in a steak, chicken, fish. You're gonna eat everything that's killing your body. And then go to church on Sunday and then have your fish fry, eat your chitlins. I mean, come on, man. Wake up. Wake up. All right. Because you can do the healthy thing. Okay. Because, you know, that saying, you are what you eat. Okay. So you eat healthy, you will be healthy. You see how simple that is? Wow. That is so simple. Simplistic. Eat healthy, you be healthy. You are what you eat. You eat a bunch of crap, you're going to feel like crap. And you're going to be one of those people that are full of crap. Okay? So it's up to you to love you and to take care of you. It's up to you. It's not your doctor's responsibility to tell you what to do. It's your responsibility. You take care of yourself. All right? Now, you might have to go to your doctor to find out what's wrong with you. Okay? And then find out what you can do to heal yourself. But I'm telling you, you can really heal yourself naturally. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I did it. I healed myself naturally. Okay. And how did I do it? First thing I did, I fasted. The first fast I did a 21-day fast. Okay. You know, I used to eat meat, chicken, fish, all that stuff. Yeah. Okay. I used to eat all that stuff, but I had to stop to take care of my health. Okay. Blood pressure was so, I told you my blood pressure was so high, over 300. Yeah, I know nobody's ever heard of anybody having a blood pressure over 300 and surviving. Okay. I survived that. Okay. I used to weigh 256 pounds. Okay. I used to be that fat. I used to have man boobs. I mean, I was so fat, man. I had man boobs. I was so fat when I walked, my thighs used to rub together. Okay. That's how fat I was. Okay. Breathing out my mouth. All right. I had to change that stuff. Okay. My health depended on it. All right. So yeah, that's the first thing I did. I went on a 21-day fast. Okay. And guess what they say after 21 days? It builds a habit. It's habit forming. So you do something for 21 days, you'll be able to do a habit. So since I wasn't eating meat for 21 days, I didn't eat anything. So now I started a new habit after the 21 days. I started only eating fruits and vegetables, fruit nuts, walnuts, uh, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds. Okay. No dairy products. I started drinking only coconut milk. No other milk, just coconut milk. And exercising. I started exercising. Okay. Started exercising. Then I started practicing meditation. I started meditating. Okay. Doing all that stuff. Okay. And then I started healing. I'm losing the weight. I'm getting better. I'm getting so good that my family is starting to really hate me, starting to really despise me. So that's when you know you're doing the right thing, because they see you getting better and they start getting angry. Okay. And they probably getting mad or jealous because you're losing weight. They weigh about 320. And now they see you went from 256, then went all the way down to 135 and looking good, feeling good. And you got them feeling some kind of way. And that's your family. So instead of them being proud of you and happy and saying, hey, man, I see that big, hey, what you do? How can I do that? They mad at you. They is mad at you. Start lying on you. They might try to kill you. Shoot, my own mama and sister tried to kill me. They was gonna try to listen. They was gonna try to have me murdered. It didn't say they didn't know, or that's all they was gonna do. They was gonna try to act like it wasn't their fault. All right, that's all they was gonna do. Try to do some real slick stuff. All right, but hey, these Christians are real slick. They slick with it, but they are slick with it. They'll smile in your face, and when you turn your back, they stabbing you with the quickness. Okay. Because man, you think I'm gonna forget that? You think I would forget some dude, some LAPD, okay, with a gun, a Glock 9, standing 6 feet away, pointed right at my head. Okay, this dude is pointing his gun at my head. He was so close, I could see how clean his fingernails were around that trigger. I'm looking at the trigger and I could see how clean. I said, damn, this dude just got out the shower. All right. And the other dude was aiming at my chest. I mean, wow. Wow. Okay. So yeah, when you eat all that stuff, you get brain fog and your mind gets kind of whacked out and crazy. And then you add in some religion to it. So you're going to lie on somebody, but you're supposed to be this good old Christian. I thought y'all supposed to be truthful and honest. So you're going to lie on your own son. You're going to lie on your own son and have him murdered. Okay. So y'all can miss me with that Christianity. You can miss me. Not after all the horrible things I've seen behind that. Okay. Not after all the I've just seen too many horrible things behind that. Okay. People walking out of, listen, I've seen people walk out the church because one person in the church trying to support another person in the church that was her husband was fooling around, committing adultery. The other members of the church, they arguing, they going back and forth. No, keep it a secret. What? What? That's an argument? You in the church and you arguing about what person should lie and one person want to tell the truth? And you got the people in the church arguing about who's going to. That's insane. Okay? And all the people that wanted to keep the lie walked out of the church. You hear me? All the people that wanted to keep the lie walked out of the church. It's 2 people standing in the church after that. The 2 people that wanted to tell the truth. Wow. Anyway, so you need to turn away from that religion and take responsibility of yourself, because it's up to you to love yourself. And once you learn how to love yourself, then you can love somebody else. Okay? You got to love yourself first. Number 1. Number uno. Okay? Comes first. Okay? So when I say treat yourself kind, treat yourself kind. You don't need nobody else, because you are never alone. Okay? You are never alone. You have to know that, okay? Because you have your spiritual team with you all the time, okay? You with you. Listen, I'm single, okay? Live by myself. I do not feel alone. I do not feel lonely. I love me and I love my company, okay? That's it. So I'm not looking for anything. I'll share my love with somebody, but I don't have to extract love from anybody. Not at all. I don't need anybody for that. But I'll share my love with somebody. That's it. But I don't need anybody else for anything at all. At all. I got this. I got me. I got some happiness in my heart. I got some love in my heart. And I got peace in my heart. I have joy in my heart. So this journey has been great. Okay? Wonderful. Okay? It's a lesson. Take it at that. Take your life as a journey, as a lesson, because that's all we're here for, to learn, to love, elevate this planet. Okay, especially all the chosen ones. All you chosen seeds out there. I know you're going through a rough time, okay? Because I went through a rough time, okay? But that is all to build you, to build your character and to make you the person you are today. You have to think about that, the person you are today, and how you've been able to overcome all these obstacles that people were throwing at you. Okay? That's something to be proud of. Okay? That you still have a loving heart. You still have kind. They didn't break you. Okay? They tried to break you, but they ended up making you. Okay? Making you even stronger than you were. All right? You know how to set boundaries now. You don't care what other people say about you now. Okay? You can care less what somebody else says. It's like water on a duck's back. Okay? You know who you are. So continue to love yourself and take care of yourself. And you can start taking care of yourself by taking care of your health. Okay? Start with that nutrition. Start with taking care of your health, your own health. Okay? That's what I would like to see. People turning into vegetarians, okay? Frutivores, That'll help save the planet. Okay. Look at all the stuff they're putting in the foods. Look at all the recalls they just had. Okay. Look at all you still want to eat that stuff. All the recalls they had. The eggs, the fish, the meat. I mean, look at all the recalls they got. You still want to put that stuff in your mouth? Don't tell me how much you love yourself when you know it's poison and you want to take the poison and put it in your mouth. You can do better. You can. All right. It is not that hard. Okay. It is not that hard. Okay. That's why I say, if you can't stop cold turkey, do a little bit at a time. Okay. Try it. Try to go a week and see if you can go a week. Okay. At least try. Don't just let that be the first thing that come out of your mouth is, oh, what you can't do. Okay. You done sabotage yourself. You done put a spell on yourself and didn't even know it. Okay. We got to be a little bit more careful. I mean, we got to be a little bit more careful with the words we choose so we can't put spells on ourselves. Okay. So, anyway, enough about that. That's something we're just going to have to, you know what? When you don't think about being on a diet. Think about your lifestyle, changing your life, because that's what it is. You have to change your whole life. Okay. Change your whole attitude about the way you eat. Okay. That has to change. And once you change that and you just start, okay, just take one step at a time, start a day at a time, one step at a time, baby steps, baby steps. Okay. If you bad and bold and brave enough, doom, cold turkey. Okay. You're not feeling that confident? Baby steps, baby steps. Or what? Go cold turkey. Make a mistake, boom, get back up and start all over. You know what I'm saying? Do it like that. Okay, so this was the Horse Hour. And I think that's all the time I have right now. I'll come back another day and share another story. And so until then, I wish you love, peace, and happiness. Until we meet again, I love you. Peace.